guys, what's up? What's up? It's your boy Lupe, and I'm here with another episode of the wonderful STAGVIEW. And today I have special guests with me, Nolly Marie. Is that right?
Yeah.
Hi, and welcome to the podcast.
Hi.
So, is this your first podcast?
No.
It's not your first podcast? Okay, what's
No.
your first podcast? I always love giving shout outs to the people who do it too.
I did the Bougie show.
Okay, nice.
I've just done a bunch over like the past couple years, honestly.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. Well, shit, welcome to my podcast. Welcome to the STAGVIEW podcast. I appreciate you being here.
Yeah.
Well, I can start by saying I love this girl. She is a genuine article. We got a chance to do a content house together, and that's where I kind of got to know you a little bit, got to hang out a little bit, you know what I mean? So tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, who is Nolly Marie?
I'm 23. I'm a petite porn star model. Constantly traveling, working. I have my own website, nollymarie.com.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you want to know?
That's what we're about to get into. So take us through your journey into adult entertainment. Have you always been wild, nasty, crazy, kind of go with the flow, or was it something that kind of just
so anyone who like knows me like growing up was probably like, yeah, of course she's a porn star right now. Like that's basically what I not always wanted to do, but I've always been sexual. I've always been like wild. I've always been the one that like wanted to go do it. Like Nolly will go do it. Don't worry. Tell her to do it. She'll go do it. So like, so I've always been like that. That's why I have so much fun doing this. Honestly, this is like the best job ever.
I feel that on every single level. So when did you know you're like, bro, like I'm on my whole shit? Was it in high school? Was it in middle school? Was it in college? When did you?
Well, I lost my virginity when I was 13.
Oh shit!
So I was like the school whore kind of a thing.
Oh wow!
Like everybody just kind of like knew that like Nolly had sex a lot. I was like, not everybody at the school. Like actually, probably not many people at my school. But I was just having sex like outside of the school, basically.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So
you're like, I'm not gonna shit where I sleep.
Yeah, no, I sent everybody nudes though. That was like my thing. Like everybody seen my titties. I was the first titty to be seen in my hometown, probably.
Oh my god! Did you come from a small town?
I came from a white people town. So.
So when you say a white people town, because
they had like some like little neighborhoods have like golf carts outside the houses, like white people town, like I got bullied like because I was like black, like literally, like it was like small, like in that aspect. Like it wasn't like a city life. It was just like white people area.
I got you. So,
but it was a pretty big school. Like I would like to say so. Honestly, there were
a couple hundred kids.
There were like 30 kids in each of my classes. Like there were like a lot of kids
so
at my
there's a couple
school.
hundred kids at that school.
Yeah, like there were like a lot of kids.
Nice. So let me ask you a question since you brought that up, the bullying, right? Growing up in a predominantly white town, would you say that helped shape who you are? As
I'm
your
so whitewashed, it's crazy. Like people literally think I'm white, and I have to like pull out pictures of me growing up. Like, no, I swear to God, like I feel like all like the melanin left my skin, kind of like because I was so whitewashed in that town. That's why I talk like this. That's why I think I like pink so much. Because like my mom always used to say, like I should have just left you in the hood where I was raised, and you would have been so much different. And I probably wouldn't like pink. Like I probably. I don't know, but I like what I shaped myself into, honestly, but I definitely know I'm whitewashed because of that.
Because
honestly,
of that. Was it tough growing up? So my daughter's obviously biracial.
Yeah.
So I always looked at things and say you have an advantage because you get to play both sides, you know what I mean? You can...
Sometimes I feel like I don't get to play both sides, especially with white people. That's why it's funny when people of color are like, I thought you were white. It's like, are you kidding me? Because these white people, my whole fucking life, bro. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I would go to school in Ugg boots with the little Dunkin' Donuts in my hand and everything. And I'm like, why am I not like these white people?
Yeah, why am I not?
It traumatized me. So it's like, now you think I'm white. Well, great. That doesn't really help me now.
Oh my goodness. So can you, being in the industry, have you been more accepted? I mean, I don't want to say about white
people. It's
people,
actually different. I was never called like white until I stepped into the industry, and people just like. I feel like it's opposite racism, which is kind of funny because like I'm the one to say like you can't be racist to white people, like, but it's like it's kind of opposite because it's like, well, I'm actually offended that you don't feel like I'm like you, because I feel like I'm like you. My whole family's like you, so it's like I don't like that.
I understand that. I completely.
And I haven't heard that until I got into the industry because like people come from different places in the world, I think. Definitely. And yes, I travel and I've been to different places in the world, but maybe people didn't feel open to say stuff like that to me or something, and people in the industry were fucking crazy, so they'll just say anything. So I've heard multiple times, like, I thought you were white, like, oh, you're still white, like, stuff like that. So.
I can get that, especially with the divide in the industry. There is a heavy divide. So there's the main porn industry is heavily Caucasian, it's heavily white, and it's really, really hard for black people to get the same amount of clout and the same amount of
I definitely see that too. I feel the same way with white girls. It's always competition with white girls with me. That's why like it stresses me out when people think I'm white, because it's like, are you fucking kidding? It's always a white girl. Like, so I completely understand.
It's definitely different.
It's just hard to convince people that I understand because you don't know what I went through. I used to drive in my hometown for no reason and people would like call the cops on me. Like, just for driving around in my town, like her lights are off, her this or that. Like they literally treated me like a criminal. Like I get that part, even though it looks like I don't, but it was just because my town was so white. I literally feel it. Like trust me. So
that to me is so different of an experience to hear because you know in my mind you're a light skinned girl. You know what I mean?
Don't even believe
pretty. You know what I mean? And you know it's hard.
And it's funny because I used to be the fat, ugly girl at my school, so like I'm newly pretty too. So it's like
the glow up happened after you left.
Yeah, so like it's new, but I understand what you mean. Like I'm pretty, like I have light skin. Like what would be the problem? But it's like not to them. Like white people, there's no difference. Like you know what I mean? Of course. I'm still like black and Puerto Rican. Like you know what I mean? It's literally the same thing.
No, I completely understand. So is your mom white? Your dad black?
My mom's white and my dad is half black, half Puerto Rican.
Okay, so that's where you get the mulatto, beautiful mulatto. Okay.
I tan real dark too, and then I get like real white in the winter time.
Yeah, because you get to go both ways.
Yeah, exactly.
That's wild. You know, I'm not gonna harp on that too much because I know that can be one of those things that is one of the like I would almost say destiny shaping things because it is hard to grow up like that. It's hard to grow up in a place where you're the minority, you're the one of the only minority. There's nothing to change that, and kids are vicious. As you grow up, kids are very vicious. They learn it from their parents. They learn what they have in their house, and that they just bring what's at home right.
I literally remember coming home because I was so confused when I was so young. I think I was like 7 or 8, and the way the kids said, "Are you black?" Like the way they said it, like tripped me out. So I would go home, and I went home with my mom, and I was crying. I was like, I don't know, I feel weird. Like I'm like, why did they say it like that? And I didn't really know I was black because my mom's white, and she doesn't like throw it at you. She's like, what do you mean? Of course you're black. Like, what?
Yeah,
you don't see yourself? But, like, girl, you gotta tell us. Like, kids are black. Like, you gotta tell them. Like, this world is different. So, I remember coming home and asking her, like, am I black? And she was like, yeah. I was like, what's the problem? She actually didn't believe me that the town was racist until she had daughters, and they're now 9, and she had to go through, like...
the whole thing all over again, but this time,
she had to get a restraining order on, like, these white people, like, a lot of stuff, and she called me, and she was like, I just have to call you and tell you, I completely believe you and understand what you were talking about. Because she's a white lady in a white town, so they don't bother her too much, they just think she's ghetto.
Yeah.
But... she completely understands now because she had to go through it with my sisters, and she was like, this whole time, oh my god.
Yeah, like it wasn't I think
because she's not racist, so she's like, what do you mean?
Like, where's this coming from? Why are they treating you like this? Like,
she really didn't understand. She's like, it can't be that bad, but it is because she just had to put a whole restraining order on people. Like, damn, mom couldn't have did that with me.
Right. Well, it's no, you
live and you learn.
It's hard as a parent to really see what's going on sometimes, and I can speak from that from being a parent. Sometimes it's hard to rationalize something that you cannot understand. Like you created this beautiful thing.
And it was just her, so it wasn't like my dad was there, like, you know what I mean? Like he was there, but like call him and shit. You know what I mean?
No, I
but now she has a black husband, and he was like, we need to get these white people away from the kids.
I understand. Black guys, we did it a lot, so we understand like that nuances. Even when you're, like I said, in the industry,
he could probably see ahead of what's going on. And she had to call me and tell me about this. I was like, you guys handled it right.
Yeah. No, he definitely could. Because I can tell you, being a black man in America, it's tough. Like you have to constantly be aware of your surroundings, how you're approaching things, because
of how people see you.
How people see you, your image.
So sometimes you're like just living in the moment. You're not really understanding how people are seeing you.
Exactly, and sometimes you can be doing everything right, and things can still go completely wrong. And that's, I think, one of the things that you learned growing up in that area is that it's not always your fault. It's not always on you.
I wasted so much of my life trying to like get on their good side and be like, I want to be popular like that. Like I want to like have them like why are they making fun of me? And there was no reason they were making fun of me. There was absolutely no reason because I had Goodwill clothes and like you know what I mean? There was no reason for it. I wasted so much time.
Yeah, it is, and that's, I think, when you grow, as you get older, you start to care less about the validation from people that don't do anything for you, and you start to develop yourself.
I'm glad it happened to me like soon. Like I'm only 23, so I'm just glad that it happened to me soon. But it's like when you look back and see it, you're like, why was I trying so? I used to get mad at my mom because she wouldn't let me go to the mall with them. Like, thank God she let me go to the mall with them.
She's like, nah, baby, you ain't finna go put yourself in that fucking situation.
No, I'm so glad too. She never let me go nowhere, and I used to get mad at her for it, but I'm actually glad because those were not the people I should have been hanging out with in the first place.
No, she's like, you could have ended up being on one of them true crime documentaries.
I'm telling you, like that's the kind of town I'm telling you. So I'm really glad.
Yeah. So now that you've left your town, you went out. I know you mentioned that you did some acting and whatnot. So how did that go for you? Like, because like you said, you got a couple of awards.
So I went to college. I ended up dropping out of college just because financial aid issues. I got a scholarship, and then like it got voided, and a bunch of shit happened. But I was doing theater my whole life for, I'd say like 10 years, since like middle school basically.
Nice. Okay.
And I won 3 thespian awards. I hold that close to me because I never won anything.
I mean, listen, I've never won an award as far as for anything extremely creative, and I feel like acting is one of those things where you have to be able to enter a different type of mind space in order to be.
I'm very emotional about it too. Like after every, like my friends know, I used to have a friend who would stand on the side and wait for my hug after the production's over because I'd be bawling. Like we do bows and I'd be crying every single time, and it's more just like all that effort I put into it, and they loved it.
Exactly.
And that's kind of like why I like Shakespeare, because I remember my director told me, he said, it's really hard for people to understand Shakespeare, like just speaking it, because they speak so strange. Yeah. But if you can portray like the emotion that like, if I say something to you in Shakespeare and you don't know technically what I'm saying, but from the emotion you kind of got what I was saying.
Yeah, the Shakespearean.
That means you're like a good actor. So I think that's why I like Shakespeare, because I would say those words as if I knew exactly what the hell I was talking about. I remember my family came, my aunts were in shock. They were like, I didn't even know what you were saying, and I felt everything you were saying. That's so crazy. Yeah. It's just like a validation in like the talent. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
That's why I like Shakespeare. It's like I know how to do this.
Yeah. So in another life, you know, we talked about this a little bit before the podcast. In another life, you would consider going back into acting and doing something a little bit more in depth than that, correct?
Probably in this life, yeah. I was thinking of like, there was like Flock Theater in Connecticut, like near I was gonna do that, but now that I'm in Miami, I have way more opportunities, honestly. Just like something, maybe not even Shakespeare, just anything to make me happy. I don't even really have to be filmed. I just like just to act on stage and like feel like a teenager again. Yeah. I remember going to work all day on the weekends and then coming home rehearsing my lines, going to school, coming home rehearsing my lines. Awesome. Every play would end, and then we'd be like, all right, give it 2 weeks and then auditions for the next one, and we'd be so excited to audition for the next one. Oh, yeah, it's just like something I always knew I loved.
Gotcha. So you love that ability to tap into those.
I love being able to stand on stage no matter how much I'm shaking and be able to do something and like have people clap at me and like the standing ovation, like, oh my God, like I did that, like I'm in goosebumps right now. I feel I need to do that again.
I feel that. Hey, you know what? That is I'll never forget the quote from Marilyn Monroe where she was like, you know, the public has always been the only people that like love me, and I'm paraphrasing that, but that feeling of having the public give you validation for your craft is something that I think is a lot of things that a lot of actors and celebrities and people who are entertainers kind of like look for.
It's like the same feeling as like playing guitar on the street and getting someone to toss in money. It's kind of like somebody knows, like, oh my gosh, I'm doing something good, like. I don't know. I was never able to give back to people. That's why I worked in nursing homes. I was a nanny. I like helping people, but it's such a different way of helping people. It's like you made someone feel something. That's where Shakespeare came from in plays, and they wrote tragedies because people didn't used to know how to feel. They didn't have TVs and stuff, and they'd go about their daily life, and they're like, I feel like crying today. I'm gonna go see a tragedy, and they would cry at the tragedy, and that's why theater's a thing, because they had to laugh. Oh, we should go see a comedy. And like back in the Shakespeare days, that's what people used to do. So it's like, I like making people feel all those emotions.
I mean, it's when you say things like that, and then you look at movies today and look at why we go to a movie, right? You can go to a movie and see two different movies and walk away with two completely different feelings. Like going to see Sinners, you're like,
you'll literally feel it.
Yeah, you feel empowered. You're like, wow, that's crazy.
But
then again, you go see, Sixth Sense, and you're like, man, this was a psychological thriller, and like I can't stop
ones
thinking
like
about
that too, though. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, it definitely draws out.
That's the whole purpose of like emotions and like majority of humans, and like I don't know. I think that's super cool. That's why I think I like doing that, because I love bringing out something in people. Yeah,
that's fucking amazing, and I love that for you. I love that in general, because that means that as you mature in the industry, you're going to start changing into something that's more along the lines of what feeds your bucket. You know what I mean?
I feel like that about everything though. Like even like the porn industry. It's like I'm helping somebody.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like as honestly, you develop your because right now you're still fresh. You know what I mean? You're still doing different things, trying different things. It's gonna work. That's gonna work.
Yeah.
But I feel like with the acting will come a time where it's gonna intersect where you're like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna make a movie this week. You know what I mean? I'm not just gonna film a scene. I'm gonna make a movie. I'm gonna put some emotions, some feelings into this, and I'm gonna show people like what Nolly really got. You know what I mean? Not just that I can bust it wide open and I'm really as you are, but like I want people to know this is what I got. You know what I mean? And
that's kind of why I wanted to start doing more theater. I wanted to start something because like. Porn is great, but it branches you into like a bunch of other things.
It does.
Like, now, like I have eyes on me, so I
and you keep it going. You can keep pushing and keep pushing.
Yeah.
So speaking of, let's get back to the industry and some other things. So I love talking about life, but I want to know what in the industry do you want to accomplish? Like, what are your goals in the industry since you're here and you're making porn and you want to do theater? Like, where is it in the industry that would be that thing that gave you the validation that, hey, I came, I saw, I conquered, I did what I wanted to do?
Probably working with browsers. Yeah. That's like, that's my big one. Okay. I don't really think I would need to do anything else. I know who I am. I use my real name. I've always known I was going to be big since I was a kid. Like, I went on, well, not on The Voice. I wasn't on TV, but I auditioned for The Voice. I made it through the first round.
Okay.
Like, that was when I was 13, so I always had this little, like, I'm going to be famous. I'm going to do something.
Fuck yeah, you gotta stop.
For the industry, all I would really want to do is, like, work with browsers, because that's, like, the big name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You get your name cemented in the concrete books of porn.
Yeah. Everything else is just kind of, like, not to be conceited, but like about me.
Yeah.
And everything I do is just an accomplishment that I made. I'm gonna do a bunch of things. So
I respect that. So far, you've been in the industry what, 2 years now?
I've been doing I broke up with my fiance like a little over a year ago, and then I just moved to Miami. So that's when I feel like I considered like professionally doing porn.
Okay, gotcha.
But I was doing OnlyFans before that.
Okay, gotcha. So you had a couple of years of doing adult content, but now you're actually like officially on Vogue.
Yeah, like I was always like a little hoe, but now I'm like a professional hoe. So
I like the professional hoe. Okay, I like that. We all was a little hoe. You're professional hoe now. I like that. So like you said before, so you always knew that you were wild, you were nasty. So let me ask you a question. When was the aha moment or the first time when you were like, damn, bro, I'm wild? Like, what was that? Do you remember the time when you...
After I broke up with my fiance and I was doing crazy shit.
Oh, shit.
Like, I was like getting Eiffel Towered in a baseball field at like 3 a.m. by 2 dudes that were selling me shit.
I'm not even mad. A lot of guys would be like, what the fuck? But I'm like, bro, I respect the fuck out of that. Because, like, you only live once.
Yeah, like, I'm gangster as fuck. I've done crazy shit.
I respect that. Because I feel like, low-key, you only live once, right? And there's a lot of people who have these crazy memories.
I made it through it. I made it through it safe.
Yeah.
I'm smart when I do shit. I've just done crazy shit. But, like, at least I made it through safe. Had all my stuff with me. Like, I've never been robbed.
Never been robbed. Listen, you're like, I got fucked, but I didn't get robbed, okay?
Listen.
I'm not mad. I feel like that is a part of life, bro. Like, I have these conversations with people all the time, and they always are like, I could never, like, how could you do this? I'm like, bro, we're living in the moment. If you're into that kind of thing, live, do it. Don't feel ashamed. Don't look back with regret. Just
I was
enjoy
16,
it.
I remember, no, not 16, 17. I remember I was driving down the highway on 5 tabs of acid.
Holy shit.
Like 3 hours to Massachusetts to see, well, he was my plug for a while after that, but to see this dude that I knew on Snapchat that was 27,
Holy
that
shit.
and he was great. He was fantastic. He's still my friend to this day.
Wildin', boy.
Crazy. I can't do shit like that now.
No, of course not. Now you have a lot more.
But it's just so funny because I really did that. Like I can have some stories.
Yeah, like you said 5 times the acid. That's when the story took. You going to
that
see
wasn't
the
even the crazy part.
The 27-year-old part. Okay, dudes do weird shit. You know what I mean? Older guys try to get younger girls. We know this. Younger girls want older guys.
He was on acid too. Shit.
Damn, that's what I'm saying, brother. Acid. It's the driving acid.
Every drink in his entire garage was Molly water. Everything.
Holy shit.
Don't pick shit up.
He was the plug.
Yeah. I remember walking in on him one time after I'd been knew him like 2-hour, 3-hour drive, came over, he's passed out, but he knew I was coming. Garage door wide open, guns laying everywhere. Fucking, I'm like,
bro, let me go ahead and close.
I'm gonna put this up for you.
You know, okay, let me take care of this.
And close this.
Hell yeah, you a real one for that. Because some people would have been like, hell no, I'm gonna be back on.
I took a flick first so I could show him, like, nigga, this is how you left the house.
Damn right, just so you know.
Don't do that again.
Yeah, man. So it sounds like you've lived so far a very interesting and exciting life.
Yeah, it's so fun. That's why I'm so tired. These bags, man.
I mean, listen, you still young, so the bags ain't there yet. Okay, you good. You still got
I see him.
Don't judge yourself too hard. Don't judge yourself. You look great. So now that you are here and you've got a chance to film and do things, I know we talked earlier about a certain mechanic that you are head over heels for. Is there anybody else in the industry that you're like, man, like I really can't wait to work with this guy?
Oh my gosh, there's so many. I just like sexy men.
Well, everybody's version of sexy men.
Owen Gray, Johnny Sins, Flesh Mechanic. Oh my gosh, I don't know, just like so many people.
So many. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So y'all heard that? Owen Gray, Fresh Mechanic, Johnny Sins. Johnny Sins has been mentioned so many times. I'm not even mad. He's a mainstay.
Yeah.
I get it. That's what's up.
There's so many people.
So many,
Damien Daysky.
Damien Daysky. Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Long Dick himself.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't even think because there's so many people.
I believe it. I mean, the industry is growing at an alarming rate, especially with the inception of OnlyFans and people being able to take control of their own destiny when it comes to doing adult content. Because years ago, it was a lot different. You weren't able to just make money doing adult content if you hadn't built your own website, if you weren't using mini vids or clips yourself using some other site. So the inception of OnlyFans, it's been amazing because people have been able to literally
I remember making OnlyFans when it first came out. I was like probably one of the first like creators on the platform. I made it the day I turned 18, like immediately. I was like, might as well, the whole town has seen my butthole.
So you started in 2018?
Yeah.
2019.
2019. Because I graduated in 2019. I was 17 still, so.
Okay, gotcha.
2019.
So 2019 is when we started as well. So I remember there was a site called Connect Pal before OnlyFans. It was the original OnlyFans. And
what was it?
It used to be called Connect Pal. And it literally was the same exact concept as OnlyFans, where you could basically take any of your content and put it on there. So they ended up getting in trouble because people like me were putting adult content on there, putting porn on there, and they ended up shutting it down. So long story short, Connect Pal started it, and then OnlyFans came around, and then it kind of took off from there.
OnlyFans is the best thing ever, but it's so common now that the average like creator is making like $300 a month, honestly, because it's just you make it and then it's like, well, it's on the back burner because it's just so common now. It
is, and what I think is crazy, I don't think a lot of creators understand the nuances that come with creating content.
They quit right after. I actually used to manage girls when I started, and I was with my fiance, and because it was just something to do, like all day at home I'm creating, waiting for him to get home from work. So 3 girls, they all quit within like 3 months, and I did everything for them, and they still were like, and they still quit. And I kind of don't understand that, because it's like, well, if you're putting it all out there, you got to be like consistent with it. You got to know you're doing it. You can't just think you're gonna be a millionaire overnight. Like I did it for years, making nothing. I was homeless, just going off my OnlyFans, paying my car insurance. Like that was it. And hey, it works. You just got to put effort into it. Yeah.
So with that, we're gonna come right back. We're gonna take a break, and we'll be right back after a message from our sponsors. Welcome back, guys. So when you see people come and go so quickly, I tell people all the time, like, you could have the best body, best thing, everything, and still
they were
watch
bad
out
as fuck. That's why they thought, oh yeah, I'm making OnlyFans, Nolly's gonna do it all, and I'm gonna give her some money for it. It just did not work.
No, you have to be consistent.
They probably thought they were cuter than me. That's why I was ha-ha-heeing, because it's like, yeah, go ahead. Yep, send me all your stuff, and I got it, and I'll do it. And I was doing it. I was posting it, and I was trying to advertise. I was making TikToks and everything.
And they weren't. Consistency is king when it comes to this industry. And also understanding your fucking niche, bro.
Yeah.
Understanding what people want to see.
Yeah.
like, as a single guy, I feel like it's a lot harder.
And talking to people, too.
Yeah.
I would see them responding to customers, and I'm like, well, that's why you're not making any money.
Yeah. Like, you got to make these people your friends.
Yeah.
It's a little more difficult, I think, to...
You gotta make them think you care solely about them, honestly.
Yeah.
For OnlyFans specifically, with the chatting and everything, like, you gotta make them want to buy something.
No, you're exactly right. I think that, and that's what I was saying, I think that's the difficult part, is people as a whole, and I don't know if you would agree with this, but I think people as a whole would they would prefer to be told what to do than to have to figure it out themselves. And when you're doing OnlyFans, you're a hustler.
I would have loved to get told what to do when I started, but unfortunately I did not. So.
Which is hilarious to me, because you, as a hustler, every time I've been around you, and the couple of times I've been around you, you're, alright, I gotta do this reel. Hey, I'm climbing on top of this rock. Hey, I'm doing this. Hey, I'm about to go shake
with
my
my 3 phones.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Doing hard. So like, when I see somebody like you, who's like, bro, I'm going ham, bro. I'm hustling. You're gonna make it.
Well, especially since it's just me now, and I don't have my husband paying the bills and
Facts.
doing all that. I gotta do it myself.
Yeah, so it's all on you.
I kind of like it though. Like I like staying busy and staying on top of it. It's just my days end really quick now because I'm doing shit.
Facts. And it's a lot more stress. I feel like I've never understood quitting before you see the gold. You know what I mean? Like,
because they just think doing it regular. I mean, like in my experience, I don't understand why they quit, but I think they just wanted to go back to doing regular jobs because they thought it made more money, but it really doesn't.
No, not at all.
I used to have the most random days. Like I would make like $100 in a week, and that's not a lot, but I'd make $100 in a week. I'd be like, fuck. And then like Monday would come around and some guy would send me $500, and I'd be like, this is why I do this shit. Because there are like so many of those men all over the place, and you just got to get to them.
Exactly.
You know, like my Snapchats would get banned, and the whole phone IP address would get banned. I'd be like, I don't care, I'll buy another phone, because somebody on Snapchat is about to send me so much fucking money, it's going to pay for the phone.
Exactly. See, you have that I'm not going to quit mentality.
Yeah.
You have that, like, I'm about to make this work.
Well, if I love doing it, and I'm always sexual, I have borderline, so I'm hypersexual to begin with, because like, it's just in my nature.
Mm-hmm.
If I love doing it, then like, why would I quit? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, there's going to be bad things and everything, but even when I was working in a nursing home, and even when I was a babysitter, I was a nanny for years, and I used to pick people's kids up in the morning and drive them to school, and I would always tell people, I'm like, why do you complain about your job? You hate it. That sounds crazy. Why would you do a job that you hate? I love children. I love kids. Like, what? It made me so happy. I played princesses. I literally would bring costumes to play with the little girls, and like, we would do dress up and shit. And the nursing home, are you kidding me? I used to help them. Their families would come in and bring me Dunkin' Donuts. It'd be like, Nolly, the girl with the red hair, she always helps little old Joe over here up in his chair. You know what I mean? Like, it just makes me happy.
You know, you were genuinely, like, your soul is just genuinely
sweet. That's so sweet.
You know what I mean? Like, just hearing how you talk in this, how you present yourself to the world, it's amazing. Like, honestly, it's just, it's a breath of fresh air, because
your character is literally everything, and it's like, you don't have to be perfect. Like, I've done really shitty things sometimes, but like, as long as you have the emotion you feel, and you can like understand what you're doing to people, maybe like apologize, you feel the remorse, you feel bad. I cry at movies, like, I know I'm a good person even if I did shitty things, you know?
I think every good person has done something shitty. There's nobody out there that's hands is completely clean. I know I've been a dick. Most people who know me will tell you.
But at least you feel for it.
Yeah, I feel for it. I love everybody, but I can be an asshole. I can be direct. I can be like a little vindictive and petty, but I'm genuinely inside, I'm not looking to hurt anybody or do anything vicious or anything that's demeaning to anybody. I just so I feel that on every
I feel like bad people feel like no remorse for things, like they, you know what I mean? And like, there's not a lot of super bad people, but it's like, a lot of people cry during movies, alright? We're all kind of good people inside.
You told no lie. There are some movies that are...
Like, everybody has like a little soft spot, and like you feel something, even if like, you've made yourself hard on the outside. I feel like I can always try to like reach that out of somebody, I don't know. I made like grown men cry before. It's like, aha! I knew it. Yeah.
Got him, bitch.
I knew it.
That's fucking lit. So now that you know, I feel like we've gotten to know so much about you and your character and who you are. Like, it's like I said, it's so refreshing. Like, it's so refreshing.
There you go.
There we go. See, everybody knows it's that time. We in the second half. Second half, we get the blood out.
That means it's working.
Get the blood out. So, oh man. Ooh. Sorry about that, guys. So, now that you've got here, you're doing porn, you've seen people wash out, you know where you're going, what's next for you? Like, what's next? What's the big thing outside of the acting? Like, do you want to travel, or are you trying to buy a house? Like, what's your next major thing that
I want to buy a house, my next huge thing.
Okay.
I'm probably getting a car first though, but.
Okay, gotcha. Get some wheels and then get a building.
Yeah, because I crashed my car a couple years ago and fractured my back.
Holy
so
shit.
I've been like kind of like scared to drive. Not like scared, like I've had like U-Hauls and stuff like that, but.
How did that happen?
I don't know. It just started raining. I hydroplaned, taking an exit, going about like 60, so it wasn't even bad. I was in a Jeep Liberty, so it was like rectangle, so it's just fucking flip. That was the second time I tipped it the first time because I was a little bit drunk, like driving back from the beach, going like 20, and I tipped it on the curb, so it just falls over. Damn. So that's kind of why I ended up flipping, because of I hydroplaned, didn't really know what to do. I was in the right lane, so I was scared that somebody was in the left lane and I was gonna crash, so I kind of like went quickly like that, and that's clearly why. Yeah, but I was scared and we started slipping, and if I would have went straight on the exit, we would have fell like off a cliff. So
was it you weren't by yourself, assuming?
I was with my fiance.
Holy shit.
He was fine. He's been in like 5 rollovers before.
Was he wearing a seatbelt?
No, we didn't have the seatbelts working because I had crashed it before that, tipping over.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, the window was already knocked out, so I didn't have my seatbelt on. So I'm in the air, he's holding me. We flipped 2 times, landed on the roof next to like a big like a big pole. I think it was holding up like the highway sign or whatever. Like almost hit it, almost died like 3 times that one instance. It was crazy. And I was driving to a gig too, a photo shoot. Would have been like $500. I was so mad. Lost my car, didn't get $500. Went to the hospital in a stretcher. Fucked up my back for my whole life. Like, yeah.
Holy
and I don't even know what happened. Like to this day, I was like, it was dry on the ground. Like the first sprinkle of rain hit my car. I'm like, how did I hydroplane?
I can tell you exactly how. So what they tell you when you get your driver's license in Florida, because it rains so much here.
It was in Connecticut.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if they do it in Connecticut. I know in Florida they tell you the first couple of minutes after it rains are the most dangerous, because that's when all of the oil is lifted and sits on top of the ground.
Yeah,
so
and like my tires were probably bald. Like I had the car for like a little. It was my grandma's. It was garage's whole life. It was an amazing car. I was just fucking it up because
you're young. I feel like everybody fucks up their first car.
Yeah, so I wasn't thinking about the tires. I'm thinking about all like the other stuff. So they're probably bald. I'm not gonna lie. Holy shit. I really don't even like understand why it happened. I can't even tell you. Like it really wasn't my fault. I'm a good ass driver. I'm driving I drive with my leg up like this. Like I drive real fucking good. So I just don't know how to fix it when I get into a crash, because I've never crashed like that.
Damn, bro.
So he was like yelling. He was like, "Babe, what the hell you want me to do?"
Yeah, there's no reason to yell at this point.
Nothing I can do.
Listen, Jesus take the wheel, bro. Like,
I looked at him. I was like, "We're flipping." I literally remember mid-air flipping, looking at him. He's holding me. I'm like, "Fuck my life."
Yeah, that's a tough one, bro. So yeah, you definitely.
First thing I said when I got out was, "My car." Some old lady helped me out. Like people were pulling over. Like holy shit! Everybody pulled over, helping me out my car. I'm like, "My car." They're like, "Are you okay? You're bleeding." I'm like, "My car."
You're like, she's in shock, guys. She's in shock.
My 2013 Jeep. I was fucked up. Like we were like homeless. Like I was like living with my grandma. I was like, oh my Christ, my car.
I'm so sorry, but at the same time, you know.
It's okay. Everything happens for a reason. I'm actually like the only thing I don't like is my back about it. But I'm walking around. I'm taking back shots. I'm fine.
Walking around taking back shots.
You see the video? Like I'm bending over 2 guys. I'm doing all right.
It'll be okay. Hey, listen, you were young enough that wouldn't happen, that you may just heal out of it. You know what I mean?
Hopefully. I didn't do physical therapy, so that's my thing. That's what I mean. I fucked up. I just gotta like fix up my back. I should be okay.
Yeah, get a little gym work in. You know what I'm saying? Do a little lifting. You'll be fine. That's wild, bro. That is fucking wild. So you are a wild child. I'm low key excited. When we were at the Content House in Joshua Tree, I had stopped on the way in middle of Podunk, Utah, and I got these. Oh God. These are bugs. They're larvae. These are worms, snacks.
It's some white people shit. Is what this is. Is what he's bringing to me right now.
So I was gonna do this by myself, but then you were like, "Hey, I want to do this with you," and I said, "All right." And I waited to eat these until I saw you. I was gonna keep at least 1 pack for you.
I'm scared, but
so today, on STAGVIEW, we're gonna do something a little different, and we are going to eat a couple of bugs.
Oh my god.
All right. So
I think the worms are not too bad. He has some cockroaches. Why would I eat cockroaches?
crickets.
Those were some cockroaches.
Those were crickets. I ain't gonna cap. I might eat no roaches, y'all. Okay. Unless I ain't gonna lie. I might eat a Madagascar hissing cockroach. Cause I think you can eat
big ass cricket.
These are big. Those were some big ass crickets. I'm not buying that thing.
Scary, like antenna. I'm not eating that. I might eat a worm, a dried out Cheeto or something.
Right. That's what I'm hoping this tastes like. So today we're about to eat these to wrap up this podcast because I feel like we talked about a little bit of everything, and that was amazing.
Yeah, a lot.
And I'm excited because now we have something to talk about when you come back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me give you this. I'm gonna pop these suckers open.
Oh Lord.
Oh, they're not even in a real sealed bag. The bag is folded sealed. Okay, like this is.
Oh my God, give me this thing.
Oh man.
These are safe.
Yeah, they're selling them in the store, so I hope so. I don't think that.
He said they're selling them in the store. They're probably not killing people.
Right? Alright. So here we go. Here we go.
God.
Alright. This is yours. Just holding this is a little weird.
Oh my God.
Right? Exactly. So.
Ew.
This is mine. Alright, here we go, guys.
Ew.
We're gonna go. Are you gonna do it at the
Are
same
you gonna
time?
put the whole thing in your mouth?
Hell yeah. Okay. Solo. You got your water just in case? Yeah, put that in there. We gonna make this happen, alright?
Oh my God. Okay.
Alright, let's go ahead and cheers our worms. Cheers. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God, I ate a bug! Oh my God!
Okay.
It's in my mouth! Help!
Alright, low-key.
Yeah, how do you feel?
Low-key, I'm mad that they're not as bad as I thought they were gonna be. I low-key am mad that they're not as bad as I thought they were gonna be. I thought they were gonna be like
nasty.
Nasty as hell.
It's just the fact that it's a bug.
It is a bug.
It tasted like cheddar, but
It definitely tasted like cheddar, and low-key, that's why I'm mad, because I thought this was gonna be like, ugh. And I didn't even need no juice.
Oh.
I'm like, bro, what? So now I understand why they eat bugs in other countries right now. I understand at this moment why they eat bugs in other countries. This is wild. High five.
Yeah, it's probably not
Thank you
bad.
for going on this journey with me, bro. Okay?
That was insane. I'm
Oh.
gonna tell everybody I ate a bug.
You ate a bug, bro.
I
ate a
swallowed
bug.
it too. I was
Hell
sick.
yeah. I had gone, you know.
I was sick.
I cannot get over that. So.
Oh Lord.
Oh man. Right.
Insane.
And with that being said, we're gonna bring this podcast episode to a close. I appreciate having you here.
Yeah.
Can you tell the people where they can find you?
You can Google NALI Marie, or you can go to nalimarie.com. My Twitter is NaliMarieBad.
Heard that. I am Lupe. This is
Nali Marie.
And this is STAGVIEW. Thank you guys for joining us on this very special bug eating episode.
Yeah.
Peace.
Bye.
We ate bugs.